Hello, Michael Miles. Welcome to the mainstream. How are you?
Doing well in yourself?
You look good, I must say.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I like the color purple, you know what I mean? Lavender.
Thank you. This is our brand colour, so we have to represent it always.
Royalty.
Well, I'm absolutely loving Sinners. This film has so many layers, genres merging together. We're talking about history of black music, Christianity, following your dreams, community. So for you guys, what makes this not just another horror and vampire movie, but something that stands out?
Because, for me, it blends so many genres together. It's not just one thing. I think, usually horror films, not usually, because I don't really watch a lot of horror films, to be perfectly honest. But it's fun and sexy. You know what I'm saying? It's about these characters that, it's the best day of their life, but it also could be the last day of their life at the same time. The blues music is kind of the pulse and the heartbeat throughout this film. This era, this genre. The fact that we take you through a musical ride through the evolution of the blues to so many other pop culture genres of music as well. The wardrobe, the casting. I mean, it's a very eclectic. It's a full meal. Coog says. Coog calls it a full meal because you get a little bit of everything.
I love that. And Miles, not only are you an incredible singer and performer, you're now a Hollywood star. I love that for you. And as an actor, this is brand new to you, but was there anything you didn't anticipate or something you had to prepare for in this role?
Yeah. Man, I would say definitely like the long hours for sure. Like every day, like you gotta come with your A game. You gotta make sure you get your rest. You gotta make sure that you just constantly on point because each day you never know like kind of where it's gonna go. So it's like you gotta be prepared and just to have the team around and everybody working day to day, you kind of get that energy up. You see everybody's work ethic, and it kind of makes you want to just step up and be better. So
you stepped up, bro.
I
love that. And of course, Michael, like you're no stranger to having this brotherhood. That was a theme that I really loved from this film. Obviously, playing twins, but your brotherhood with Ryan Coogler, now with Miles. Is there an art to building chemistry and set that maybe you gave advice to Miles or for anyone that's trying to get into the industry?
Not really for building chemistry, man. I think just being your genuine self. I think like-minded individuals will connect and you'll find other like-minded people. But being genuine and leading by example. I think for me, I want to make sure that everybody around understood that it was going to be hard work, and it was going to be tough days and long hours, but we all got to get through it together, no matter what. So, stepping to work with a great attitude, trying to, and me and Coog has a dynamic that hopefully just trickles down, you know what I'm saying, and kind of like spreads and becomes infectious throughout the cast and crew, and for me, it's just live your truth. You know what I mean? And that's my biggest thing. That's my approach.
I love that. And do you guys have any tips for anyone trying to make it in the mainstream?
Man, just follow your dreams, bro. Like follow your dreams. Keep going. Try not to doubt yourself as least as possible.
Okay.
And
It's different for everybody. Have different paths. But one thing I will say, maybe it's not advice, but usually people that are about to make it and pop, they usually quit and they back down right before they're getting ready to make it because it's usually the hardest time. So I would say just keep going forward, and being locked in on what is for you. And it may not be exactly what you visualize for yourself. It might be something adjacent to that, but it's putting you in the atmosphere and it's putting you, finding your path is important. So stay focused and stay locked in.
Amazing. And finally, obviously, music is at the heart of this film. Do you have a guilty pleasure song or something that's living rent-free in your head right now?
What am I listening to right now? Let me see
it could be good or bad, because I've got Where Them Flags At. That's in my head.
I'm listening to a lot of Fella right now. Honestly, I've been listening to Zombie actually. Fella.
Okay.
A lot. So that's not a guilty pleasure, but that's more of a pleasure. I've been rocking that a lot lately.
Okay, Miles.
I was just listening to J. Cole. Some J. Cole classic. Can't go wrong.
Definitely a classic. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, guys. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice
and
to meet you too.
This film had us chatting in a group chat.
I love it. Go see it again. You know, see it twice. Tell your friends. You know what I mean? In IMAX, preferably. You know what I mean?
I heard that. I need to go back to the IMAX.
You definitely. Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen it in IMAX?
No.
Oh, you gotta go see it in IMAX.
Press junket. We had to do press version.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. But definitely see it in IMAX. We shot it for IMAX for that experience. So you're definitely in for a treat.
I love that. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too.